Hey guys, Dadbot here. Appreciate all the feedback regarding the Hell in a Cell. A lot of you asking for a tutorial. I'll be honest, I don't have time for that, but I'll throw you a bone and let you know what I do know. So for starters, I wanted a Hell in a Cell, couldn't find one anywhere no matter how hard I tried. Found a guy on YouTube, Custom Rings, who makes his own. He stopped making them, so I started to replicate what he made. So here's what I did. 31 inches left to right, 20 inches top to bottom. You're going to need angles for all corners and flat bars for everything in between. 1/16, 1.5 by 36 inch flat bar and angle bar. You can get those from Home Depot. In fact, everything you can get from Home Depot except for the rivet backers. You're going to need 1/8 rivets and 1/8 rivet backers. The rivets, Home Depot, obviously, and then the backers I got from Amazon. Here is why that is important. One, it just takes up a little bit of space. It makes it a little bit more secure, but it also holds down the wire mesh. Now, you could glue the mesh to the flat bar, and in certain spots you are going to want to do that, but you won't want to do it everywhere, and here's why. If you do it everywhere, you're going to lose that rattle, and I think that rattle is important. But in places like right here where the mesh meets and my son will be reaching in, I did glue it so that he doesn't snag himself. You're going to need to glue the magnet right there and right here because aluminum is not does not stick to magnet. That's really it, guys. Glue, rivet gun, rivets, rivet backers, flat bar, angle bar, hinges, magnet strips. You're going to need a Dremel or a table saw and a drill gun. Eye protection, because if I didn't have this, I would have lost an eye. Again, 31 inches across, 20 inches top to bottom. Message me if you have any questions. Hope you have a good one. I figured I'd show you a little bit more. So here's the inside. I wanted to show this part because it's important, but I used angle bars not only for the corners, but I also put angle bars together here. So like I clamped them together there so for sturdiness, and it goes down the center of the roof and here. Now I had to cut, obviously you can see that these aren't together, so I had to cut 2 angle bars in half and then use those as support. But I just wanted y'all to get a good look of the inside, so you can try to replicate it the best that you can. Message me if you have any questions. I'll try to get to them when I can. Good luck, guys.